Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm going to do one today here at the ranch with the horse, with Freddie the mini horse. So welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you would. And again, we do Lord of the Rings content here, but occasionally I do some stuff at the Rohirrim ranch, like I like to call it. So anyway, let's go see Freddie the mini horse. Maybe he'll whinny at us. We'll see. All right, so here we are. Try to hold the thing steady. Let's see if we can... Oh, did you guys hear him? There he is. Hi, Freddie! We're gonna take a... Oh, he's so happy. You guys are getting great sound effects. If you don't see him, I'll zoom in a little bit for you here. Ready? He's right there. See him? There he is, the little mini horse next to the full-size horse. All right, I'm gonna walk over there and we'll get some fun stuff here of him at the ranch. It's a beautiful day. Oh, there's another horse coming to say hello. Hello! How are you today? Got your fly mask on? Yeah? Hi. Hi, yeah. Got a little nod going on here. Hi. I think he's ready for some dinner. You ready for some dinner? I don't know this one's name, actually. All right. Let's go get Freddie the mini horse. Do some walking. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? What's a pet? Oh, hello. Hello. It's that end of the summer now, going into fall, and we're getting that a lot of flies. It's that fly time. Hello there. This guy looks like you're all dressed up. You're all nice. Oh, you're so clean. I see you just got cleaned up. You were such a good boy. There, I want to say hi. And now what? He goes, wait, what? Look at how cool he is in his little get up protective gear there. Clothes. Hey, Diego, how's it going, Diego? How's it going? A little mini horse. Evan's always gonna give you a little smile. All right. And this is a newer horse next to Freddie. They all want to say hi. Freddie! Hi there. Hi there, I'm giving shadows. Hi. Well, aren't you a nice horse? Yeah. One thing you always know with a horse too, if they put their ears back, sometimes it doesn't always mean it, but sometimes they could be being a little bit grumpy. So you're gonna have to be, yeah, he's a little unsure. He doesn't know me very much yet. He's new to here. All right, hello. All right. Are you, look at him, he's like, come on, walk time. Come on, let's do it. Hey, Freddie. Hello. Hi, Freddie. He's like, come on, walk. Let's do it, Zollin. All right, let's get him. I'll put his stuff on. We'll bring you back. All right, we got the halter on. We're ready to go. Hi, Ant-Man. He's so small. You ready? He's like, open the gate. Open the gate. I'm ready. Okay. Where are we gonna go? Now, I don't have my wide angle lens on for you guys today. I have this is the main lens of the main lens camera here. This phone technically has 4 cameras on it, at least 4 lenses. But this lens is the clearest and highest definition, I think. The wide angle is really nice too, but this one will give good lighting. All right, we're gonna go down to the end and do some running. We're gonna go to the arena. Ooh, beautiful day. The sun is extremely intense, but it's not too hot. It was really hot this afternoon though. A family member were here this afternoon. It was pretty hot. There's Ant-Man. What's up, Ant-Man? He's like, I want to go on a walk too. This is Freddie's best friend. They're best friends. Yeah. And somehow Ant-Man is even tinier than Freddie. It's adorable. Look at this. Here's the differences. Remember, Freddie's a mini horse, right? He goes up to my waist, the top of him. All right, we'll see, Ant-Man. We'll be right back. Look at him. He's like, I want to go too. Unfortunately, Ant-Man is not our horse, so I do not have the right to take him out. All right. Doo-doo-doo. There's lots of different people that board their horses here. It's a very nice ranch. Again, I call it the Rohirrim Ranch because that forest looks like Fangorn, and they're all over the hills. And you can sort of see it. Sometimes, if I go farther back, you'll see the mountain behind these. But they're just gorgeous, gorgeous trees. Absolutely amazing. All right. I heard a bird. Let's go. Look at me. He's like, oh, but it's a green patch of grass. You just got fed, sir. And he's going to get fed more because my other family member is going to do his hay right now. Well, we walk. Come on. Come on. I come out here to help. Again, my sister is actually Freddie's owner. But I help out when I can. Come on. But a lot of the stuff I know from horses is from my mom and my sister. They're the expert horse people. Of course, despite me being a content creator, guys, I am a very outside person. I love to go on hikes and go exploring and stuff. I guess they're not necessarily counterintuitive, but a lot of people do content of outside, which, I mean, if you haven't seen it, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome to everyone who has joined in the last few months. I have some LOTRO life. It's called blogs, and I think I have it under the playlist. I have them separated in a couple different things, and one is called adventure or travel, I think I put it under. And I have some series of going to the High Sierra Nevadas, which is a mountain chain on the west coast of America, basically, or the, North America, if you want to talk about the continent. Right, come on. No, let's come in first, before you roll, come in. Gotta close up the thing here. He's gonna roll. Let's get a good shot of him rolling. He's a real Narnian horse. And by the way, mini horses just love to roll. Some people I've heard that are worried, occasionally like, oh, they might have a stomach issue. They might have colic, which if you're not a horse person, colic is something they can get where their intestines kind of get twisted up. It's really bad. It's a bad thing. So, but that is not the case with his rolling. He does it for fun. We've asked the vet, and we're kind of, here, let me close the gate. I'm gonna close the gate and then let him run off lead here. All right, guys, here we go. Taking off the halter. There we go. You're free. Run around. Run. Now, if you watched my other video I made like 2 or 3 weeks ago, did you hear that? That was Ant-Man over there. He's like, what? There, now you can see the mountain I was talking about. Granted, there's an electrical line, but it's the only way through this part of the valley, so that's why they had to put it there. But beautiful. All these I believe they're Californian oaks is what they're called. They're gorgeous. It reminds me of Fangorn Forest. This one is not. This is a type of pepper tree, I think. I don't know. I love trees. I'm a big tree fan. It's something that I have in common with Tolkien. Everyone says, oh, why did he do 3 pages about a tree? And I'm like, maybe it should have been 5. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's a little long. But here we go. Are you gonna run, sir? I want you to get some exercise. Come on. Come on. Come on, you can do it. There. Just like pushing him. He's like, goes 5 feet and stops. Oh man, I'm gonna give him a little brush on his tail there. So he sheds off a lot of hair because of the summer. I don't know if you noticed, if you watched my previous videos, he had a lot more hair still. Remember around his tummy? I got all of that off last time. And I believe my family gave him a bath the other day too. But it's a little dusty out here. Because again, everything is warm. Remember, all that green grass was there in a couple videos in the past, but now it's all dead right now. But the rain will be coming around again in another month or 2. Despite what you may hear about California, there's a pretty good amount of rain most of the time. There's natural droughts and then rain cycles. So California is back in a normal rain cycle. In fact, we had an insane amount of rain the last 2 years where, for example, about 8 years ago, we had a lake near me. Well, actually, it's a little farther away still than from where I live, but a couple hours. And it was at like 30% full. Now, granted, this lake is partially natural, partially man-made because there's a dam. But the original, it was full, 100%. And then after 2017, 2018, with all those rainstorms we had in all the way in, and now this 2024, right? It's at like 110% full. The lake is like bursting at the seams. They're having to let off water. But that's just natural. That's kind of California. It's very diverse in its climate too. California. It's got you have extremes with the hottest places on Earth, like Death Valley and the lower deserts, and then you have amazing mountains that look like they're out of a fairy tale when you go up to them, which is a lot like the Sierra Nevadas that I covered on the channel. I'm just gonna let you watch Freddie while I just talk. Here we go. Oh, he's doing a little. Got an itch. Yeah. Then you've got technically a rainforest, which is the redwood rainforest. I know some people of the redwood forest, they don't think of it as rainforest, but rainforest, just so everyone knows, what categorizes a rainforest, or what makes it a rainforest, is the amount of rainfall it gets. And the Northern California redwoods get an insane amount of rainfall all the time, all year round. So a lot of times when you hear there's a drought, they're talking about southern side of California or mid-California, right? It doesn't necessarily mean the northern part, which pretty much, you know, gets minor droughts, but it's got a lot of rain, usually. But it's a temperate rainforest is the terminology for the redwood forest. It's not a tropical rainforest, which would be like, you know, in South America, right? Or the middle of Africa. There's the more tropical rainforests. Excuse me. I think I got some dust in my throat. Anyway, hopefully this is enjoyable for you guys. It's kind of fun just to watch Freddie walk around. I kind of enjoy it. I would like him to run more, though. I could get his little... It's called the sound whip. You don't hit the horse ever. You do a sound, kind of like what he just did with his tail. And then he goes, oh, and he runs. He's like, okay, gets all excited. But really wanted him to exercise more. Come on, go exercise. Go exercise, come on. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give him a brushing. He's got some loose hair here. This is not supposed to be there. I have to go get his brush though for that. But anyway, I know some of you guys say you really love these videos of me just kind of showing Freddie on the horses. So I'll throw an occasional one here and there for my viewers. I appreciate the support, guys. We have grown so much. We've been doing so many streams. It's been so fun. So much so that I've been working so much on the computer lately that I've gotten a little bit of almost of that carpal, not carpal tunnel, the wrist. I got these to go around that muscle that goes right over, on the edge of your arm there. What is it called? A tennis elbow is, I think, the terminology. And I've been getting that a little bit, I think, from the bending my arms constantly and doing this. So that is much better now. Took a day off and put these on, and they 100% helping. So, but my point of saying that is, it's been so fun that I've been doing so many streams for so many hours that I think I have overtaxed my fingers and arms sitting in a similar position doing the computer. So it's really nice to get outside and look at the beauty of the landscape. It's a little bit warm. I'd say it's just like, it's not so hot that you're like dying, but it's just hot enough in the shade that you kind of have just a little break of sweat, just ever so tiny, not too bad. I would say the temperature's probably in the shade right now somewhere just under 80 Fahrenheit degrees. You guys are gonna have to do the math yourself there. I've been trying to practice to do the Celsius side, but it's just such a weird conversion. Mind you, I understand why people use Celsius, though. Once I studied it, I was like, oh, that makes sense. Here in America, we kind of use both. We're weird. We kind of use everything. We're like, we have our own thing, and then we're going to use this too. To be fair, both the Fahrenheit and Celsius, I don't believe I'm trying to remember. I think the Fahrenheit stands for the person's name who did it, right? I'll have to look that up later. Maybe I'll link an article about it in the description later if I remember, if editing Zollin remembers to do that. Come on, run, let's go. Yeah, there you go. Gonna chase him, Oh man. Rubbing your nose on that? Ew. Ew, he slimed it. Well, anyway, fun times. So, I think my lens is a little messed up. Sorry, let me fix that. There, hopefully it's a little cleaner now. I look pretty messy from the dust out here. Dust gets all over the phone. But yeah, it's just beautiful out here. It's gorgeous. But yeah, these things help so much, by the way. So if you ever like any kind of, you're even doing workouts or whatever it is, like these things will help so much. Just kind of holds that muscle, you know? And then you're like, you're good then, as I do muscles in the camera. Just trying to show you the thing. But yeah, pretty cool. He's a horsey, right? Got some stuff on your eye. He's got some stuff in his eye. Let's get that off. He's a pretty good horse. Let me get it. He's got dirt on his eye. There. Better? Yeah, see? Again, Freddie is like, of course he knows me. I've known him since he was a little tiny horse, but I don't know, since he was like 2, I think, 2 or 3. How old are you now? I don't even remember. I think he's like 9. From what I remember. Not 100% sure right now off the top of my head. I'll have to look. I don't remember when we got him. Yeah. You gotta tell me? He looked straight at the camera. Do you want to go back for food? He's telling me to put his halter back on so we can go back for food. But you need to run a little bit, sir. Again, if you guys want to see him like full out run, I did a video on the same playlist just a couple weeks ago. And he just went, and just took off. So, look, he's even pointing at his, look. He's literally walking up to his halter going, look, hey, let's go back. You want to roll? You gonna roll? This is his getting ready to roll stance. He checks the spot. And then he like says that's a good spot. You gonna roll? Here he goes. Wood blunk. You're so silly. You're giving yourself a dust bath. Other side. Isn't he just the funniest? I always laugh. I call this being the real Narnian horse. If you read The Horse and the Boy, the one horse is like not sure if Narnian horses roll, and then he finds out they do roll, and he's all happy because he's a talking horse versus the not talking horses he lived with. I love I think it's BBC did a vocal audio drama with actual voiceovers of the whole Narnia series. It's one of my favorites. What? Jen, you're gonna need a bath. You got stuff all over your eye. What? Now you're gonna bite my shoe? Don't bite my shoe. Don't bite my shoe. What do you think? Yeah, I think he wants to go back and eat. He's a smart horse, though. I don't think he wants to full out run right now because it's kind of warm, even though it's going to cool off. The sun's now behind the ridge there, getting attacked by flies. Not too bad, though. You know, one thing that I was curious about is the up in like north of the west coast of Canada. I've got a lot of friends who are from there, so you guys can tell me. But I see a lot of YouTubers I like to follow and watch, and they always talk about how like there's really bad flies with like the black flies and the different things. It's like, that's rough. I don't really, we get flies here totally, but they're like the regular kind. They're and it's just not as numerous, at least here in the part of Southern California that I live. Now you go inland, you'll get mosquitoes here sometimes, but I've never really found any here in this part of this valley. Again, for privacy reasons, I don't say exactly where we are. But I'm in Southern California. It's a big place with lots of people, with many diverse thoughts. But yeah, I know when people actually come and visit California, they find out that it's very different. People always think of like what certain, certain opinions people have, or certain thoughts on, oh, it's like the big city, like LA. It's like, that's not even, yes, there's a lot of people that live in those cities, but there is many different types of people. And you have to remember, California is like the Wild West. I know. Things you saw in the movies, the Wild West, well, those people do exist. Now, I would not consider myself like cowboy level. Have I done a lot of cowboy kind of stuff in my life? Yeah, of course I have. I love it. I've gone to rodeos. I love all that. I've not ridden in a rodeo, but I've even done like different groups and like showed off an animal and things like that. But I love that stuff. I think it's so cool. But yes, California is kind of like the Wild West, and still in the middle of California, there are places that are totally like the Wild West. Now, one place I like to visit a lot is Bishop, California, and they do something there called Mule Days. And look it up. It's a massive event. People come from all over the world and all over America to come to it. And it's basically, they do like this, so many different things with a lot with mules. And if you don't know what a mule is, it's a horse and like donkey hybrid kind of thing. But they're pretty cool. There's something that really helped the settlers in America, right? Because they were very hardy, right? But we also used like ox and stuff to pull things as well. A lot of people don't know that. It wasn't all just like horses. Sometimes the movies kind of make it seem like it was just horses. Yes, horses were used, absolutely. But a lot of mules, a lot of oxen. Because oxen were a lot slower, but were very, very, very hardy animals. Big cows, pretty much, right? But now I'm getting a little allergic, I can tell. My nose is starting to like bother me just a little bit. Something got my dust. Look at all this dust on my hand. Yeah, I gotta get dirty sometimes out in the ranch. But yeah, so anyway, fun talks. I've kind of like jumped like 30 different subjects, but they're all horse-based. But one thing I found in life too, no matter where you go in life, you're always gonna find beautiful places. Like no matter where you go, what state, what country, what province, whatever, you're always gonna find beautiful, beautiful locations at all those places. You just have to know where to look, right? Sometimes they're everywhere. Sometimes you have to know where to look. And also same thing with nice people. You're gonna find nice people no matter where you go, right? There's always gonna be good people. Sure, there's a flip coin to the side of that, of course. You're always gonna get some grumps or people who you don't like. But my point is, it's so fun to meet people from all over the world here on my channel now, and also when I travel or do things, because it's so fun. There's so many nice people in the world, so many beautiful places, so many interesting different cultures, right? That's really cool. Obviously, I love America. I'm a very American person, but with my heritage, I really love all of the British Isles, Scotland, England, right? My background. I even have some, all over Europe. And technically I have a few little tidbits here and there. My one grandma on my dad's side, she really looked it, but she said she was part Cherokee, I think, Indian. But cool. Am I? I don't know. No idea. If I do, it'd be some tiny little percent if it even exists. Because the reason I say that is because with DNA, I was just studying the other day that your DNA from your mom and dad flip. And sometimes it'll take certain things, sometimes it won't. So after about, take this with a grain of salt for my memory, but I think after about 18 generations, there's sometimes the person back that far, which is a long time, right? That's a long time. That's many hundreds of years. Sometimes you get to the point where there is no longer any DNA from someone. It'll just be gone because it keeps taking half the X and Y chromosomes or whatever. It's complicated stuff, but just know that that's what I was studying. It was fun. Oh, we got running. Did you get scared of something? Sorry, just wanted to grab the running part before you missed it. Horsey. So funny. I think he got a burst. Anyway, hopefully I'm holding that steady. Switch camera. Did you get a burst? I'm glad I waited because now he's getting exercise. Yeah. He looks straight at the camera. This guy, okay, so him and Brody, Freddie and Brody, the panda dog, right? Our sheepdog. They are little camera stars. Like they look straight at the camera. They know when I'm using a camera, which is funny. And now I know that I've showed our dog his own videos, and he always barks at himself, which cracks me up. I don't know if I've ever showed Freddie one of his own videos. He'd probably, I don't know how he'd react. Be kind of fun to like do a video of him reacting, see what he does, if he even like realizes it's there. Wow, look at that, it's beautiful now. Well, anyway, this video is mainly about Freddie. I wanted to make sure I caught that. But yeah, so pretty cool with the DNA stuff. It is really, really neat. But that also means there is a chance that you do have some link to something from 30 generations ago. It's there. The chance is there. It's just very low. It doesn't mean you're not still part of that bloodline, though. Okay, so that's the thing you have to remember. Of course, you're still part of the bloodline. That's how you came through, right, as a human being. So I just think that stuff's kind of cool. Go check it out. I found some videos on it. I can link them in our Discord. If you're not in our Discord, we have super fun with Lord of the Rings stuff. And sometimes just fun talking about how beautiful the world is and how wonderful everybody is. And again, you know me, I'm a glass half full kind of guy. I know there's bad things that happen in the world. I get it. Not everyone's great. But the bottom line is, if you look at everything from a positive perspective, you will have a lot more fun in life, right? You got to be realistic. You got to be realistic. And you got to be aware of things. You don't want to be so foolish walking through life that you run into a problem, right? Being like too trusting of every single person you meet. But it doesn't mean that you should be super, super defensive of every person you meet too. Most people are going to be great, right? No matter where you go. And again, beautiful locations. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a nice, there's a good balance in life to being smart and not being naive, but also being open and happy with everyone you meet. That's what I mean, that's my motto. I don't know, is there hair sticking out the back of my head? Probably is. I don't care. He's just eating over here, chilling, being a happy horse. Anyway, just buying time for my family member because we're gonna go have dinner after, which will be fun. We have a nice little place we like to go, but they're working on putting in the hay, so I'm letting Freddie just kind of roam and have fun to run. I'm glad to see he ran. That made, wow, the lighting is like really good now. Look how good the lighting got. This is like perfect. Can I capture this lighting that God has created and put it in my room for audio recording? It'd be a little bit nicer than those bright lights I put in my eyes. Oh man. Anyway, yeah. Well, I've talked a lot, so I think I'm fresh out of talking. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you did, I appreciate it. Hopefully it was fun. Hopefully it was nice and relaxing. Again, my channel is always about Lord of the Rings. You're having fun. I'm having fun. Positivity. Hopefully it can be a place for you to come and relax when you watch my videos. Turn them on in the background or watch intently, whatever, you know. That makes me happy. You ready to go? Look at this. He is so, look at him. He's like, put it on. I'm ready to go eat. You done? He's such a good horse. Watch, I can bring this over to him and he'll just let me put it on. Let's see if I can do it with one hand because he's being so good. So this side goes underneath his nose here. Let's see if I can hold a camera and do this. Oh, just about. The problem is now I need to grab the other side. Sorry, guys. So that goes on like that. And then you put this through here, which is very hard to film and do with two hands. There we go. Sorry, a little blurry. Hey, Freddie's being such a good boy. That was easy to do. Now, technically, you could tuck this in here too, but we're just going a little ways. And also, they can't get out of here. There's gate closers on both sides. But he's pretty good. He'd probably come if I asked him anyway. I'm gonna have to give him some of his eye drops. He gets a little bit of irritation from the flies, so we have to make sure we give him some eye drops. Helps him. And as you can see here, and we do put a fly mask on him sometimes, but he doesn't like to have it on all the time, so you can tell when they don't like to have it on or not. All right, so, whoop, and I just breathed in a fly or a piece of dirt. One of the two. You ready? Yeah, he's like, I'm ready. Wow, look at that. Man, he is just, what an excellent horse. All right, let me open this. All right, we'll follow him back here together. Guys, thanks so much for watching the video. If you did, like and subscribing. Again, join our Discord. I usually have it linked in the description. I will try to remember to link it in this one. And yeah, it's an absolutely gorgeous day. Look at that, beautiful. Aw, you guys want to see up close when he eats? So you can see his eyes a little red. We got to put some eye drops in there. He gets red because, again, the irritation from the flies. We take very good care of him. If you're an owner of animals, you all know. We really love our animals. We take such care of them. I think they get better care than we give ourselves sometimes. I find it fun and relaxing just to kind of watch him eat. They have the cutest little squishy mouths. They're almost like an elephant uses their trunk, kind of, their little nose. And one thing neat about horses is when they eat grass, they cut it, as you can see. Like, he kind of cuts it and pulls it off. He doesn't like pull out the roots. It's something different. So goats, like when they eat, they pull the root out and everything and eat it all. Which obviously, if you want them to do that, it's very helpful. If you don't want them to do that, it hurts. It kind of messes up the environment a little bit. Now again, goats are part of the environment too. But my point is, though, if you leave them in one spot for too long where they can't roam around, it will slowly but surely, you know, eat down until there's nothing, right? Until it's dirt. Where the horses, sure, they'll do that too if you leave them in one spot long enough, but they cut off the tops. They don't eat the roots. So then the grass kind of just gets a nice little lawn mowing and ta-da, grows back. Kind of a neat little thing about horses, little tidbit. All right, my friends. Well, I'm going to leave it there today. Have a great day, Middle Earth. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, my Patreons who support the channel. It means a great deal to me. I do this full time now, and I'm almost there. At the time of me making this video, I'm getting there where I'm almost making like a minimum wage able to do it. And you guys, big part is people like subscribing, liking, sharing all the free stuff, and then of course all the Patreon stuff really helps a lot too. And you guys are just the best. Join our Discord. We have a lot of fun. And again, I will see you in the next episodes of Voice of the Rings. Barukazad Kuzare menu. I am Zollin Ironshield here on Voice of the Rings. At your service, and your families, and your pets in this case. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much.